I think we're good there. Should be. G'day. Excuse me. Been feeling a lot better getting out riding the bike. Getting the exercise. Working some of that winter belly off. Oh, for those that were wondering too, by the way, I've actually been losing weight. Had a diet change and not been drinking as much and all that jazz. And it's actually me that does like basically all the cooking at the house. So, not my girlfriend. I'm definitely the cook. But we all knew that. Now, I guess I should switch. There we go, watch out. Excuse me. I sure have seemed to have ruffled quite a few feathers. Got kicked out of the Let's Talk Alberta group. Apparently Chris Scott can't handle some pushback. Because yeah, I went to go look at the clip and see the comments or whatever, and not available to me. I am hidden from the group. Found that pretty interesting. Pretty funny. These people can't handle just even the slightest bit of pushback. But they want to be taken as serious leaders. Corey Morgan, the fucking Zion-Nazi Israeli. Chris Scott, the grifter who just wants to sell merch and tuck tail and run when things get tough. Jeff Rath, the American. Get the fuck out of here, these separate twats. Not the fucking leaders that people of Alberta need. It's fucking bogus and bullshit. Fakes, grifters, foreign influence. Albertans are being fucking lied to. They're being played. There's a whole white Christian nationalism aspect to all fucking this shit. Which I saw at that event. At that event at Claresholm the other night, it was all older, white, rural Christian type deal thing. It was not a single brown person there, black person there, fucking no Indigenous people, no nothing. No nothing. So, speaks volumes as to their target group as they pass the little collection plate around, expecting people to just flow in donations. It was pretty eye-opening. And I'd like to point out for the record, you know, they're trying to frame me as some like, oh, it's an online troll and he came to show up. We're so surprised that we have open community hall meetings and invite people here that think different than us, but then we're surprised when they actually show up. Like, get the fuck out of here. Fucking twats, man. And you saw, you know, they're sitting there. If you watch that whole Claresholm meeting, you see them saying, like, oh, we welcome people in here from the other side who want to have conversations and ask questions. And if you walk in here, it's like walking into the lion's den. So you'll be showing nothing but respect. And it's like, oh, is that what we saw there? It doesn't seem like that's what we saw there. They exposed themselves. They're not interested in fucking being challenged from people that don't think like them. They melt down. They yell, they swear, they call people names, and they don't even answer the question. My questions were not answered. I was attacked, I was yelled at, I was sworn at, I was called names. I didn't do any of that. I just was politely, patiently waited to ask questions. You see Corey Morgan's little fucking snippet there. Like, the Zion Nazi fuck is trying to act like I like stormed in there or like wrestled the mic away from people or some fucking craziness. And like, I was quiet, polite, I didn't do anything. I mean, at the end, after I was done with the mic and after I'd thrown Chris Scott's merch shirt at him, that somebody else bought for me, by the way. I didn't buy that. Somebody else bought that for me years ago. So you're wrong, Corey Morgan. I didn't buy some shirt to try and go undercover or some dumb fucking nefarious shit you're talking about. Somebody else bought that shirt for me, and I thought it was fitting that I should wear it. And at the end of what I was gonna say, take it off and give it back to Chris, because I don't fucking want it. So, you know, it's funny how this fucking propagandist, Chris Morgan, tries to frame shit, right? Same as he tried to frame me like I'm just some online troll. He's trying to frame me like I'm some just liberal, fucking indoctrinated, like, that was before he knew. This was before he saw me and met me face to face. I'm pretty sure that guy thought I was like some, you know, 20-year-old Tide Pod eating motherfucker that, you know, was a college student or some shit. Like, that's what he tried to pass me off as. Label me as. Mislabel me as. So I'm pretty sure me having the balls to go fucking confront those two fucks face to face and make it well known that, yeah, I'm not what you're trying to label me as. Never voted Liberal. Never voted NDP, and I was at the border blockade. Like Corey Morgan and his propaganda and trying to fucking dismiss me and him trying to like paint me a certain way, he keeps leaving all this out. It's like I'm an online troll and I'm just indoctrinated, and that's what he's telling his audience. What he's not telling his audience is that I'm actually a border blockade protester that's never voted Liberal in their life. Like, he's completely leaving that right out of the equation. And frankly, they're scared. They're scared of people like me. I'm the type that worries them and concerns them. I'm not afraid to call them out on their bullshit. They can't just label me some liberal fucking whatever when I've never voted Liberal and I was at the border blockade protests. Like, all of a sudden their usual tactics to dismiss people don't work. And people like me scare the fuck out of people like them. Because I'm out here wearing my real name. I am not afraid to go confront them and call them out on their bullshit. Wearing my fucking real name, not hiding. Everybody knows my face is plastered all over the fucking internet. Do so unapologetically and with no remorse, especially how I did it. They didn't know what to fucking think. And people like me scare the fuck out of people like that. The snake oil salesman, right? Snake oil salesman, and they're being outed by somebody that's real and knows what the fuck they're up to and doing. So they don't like it. They get all, you know, snaky. It's absolutely fascinating. Like, I was talking to the guy before I asked my question, because I lined up to ask my question. I was very quiet, polite. I was, you know, very communicative, and I told the guy where we were lining up to ask our questions at the mics, I told the guy, I'm like, look, they're not gonna like my questions at all. They're gonna freak out, all right? They're gonna fucking lose it. Even just hearing my name, they might lose it. So I just wanted to make you aware that I'm not here to create a big scene or problems or whatever, but I have some questions and I intend on asking them, and it's gonna cause a problem. So he's like, okay, well, just do it respectfully. And it's like, yep, that's totally what I intend to do. And if you watch the stream, that's exactly what I did. And they didn't like it, right? That tiny little bit of pushback from a real one. They complete fucking meltdown. Complete, total, utter, just super meltdown. And so I had that was part of my question. Whereas it's like, you know, people see you guys like talking down to people. People ask you a question and then you respond by talking down to people, trying to just dismiss people as a liberal, like you're not taking their questions seriously. They see you people call you, they see people call you call names when they just asked a question. Like, how is it that if this is how you guys respond to people asking you questions, how are you gonna win people over? Like, if people ask you a question, and even if they challenge you, even if it's a question you don't like the wording of, Chris Scott, and that's how you guys respond, how are you winning people over? Like, do you think you're Trump? Where you can just, oh, he's just a leftist, liberal, he's an idiot, blah, blah, and like just be derogatory and sit there with your little bass cheering you, going, yay, yay, that guy is a peckerhead or whatever. Like, is that your tactics? Because if that's your tactics, I'm not sure how many new people you're gonna win over. You know, y'all are freaking out because the separatist attention has gone down, yeah? Not as many people interested, right? You guys even talked about that, it was brought up. So, when that's how you respond and react to people who don't view things the same way, and your response is to not even answer their question, just proceed to be derogatory, dismiss, call names, swear and yell at, etc. How the fuck are you winning new people over to your side? Because I don't think you are. I definitely don't think you are. It's remarkable the fucking Chris Scott pulled a clip of it and posted it. Again, I'm kicked out of that group now, so because cancel culture, cancel culture, cancel culture. And Corey Morgan also did a video talking specifically about me. So it's pretty interesting. Very, very interesting. You guys got to hang out for a sec. I'm going to the bank. Excuse me. Going slow there, make sure nobody came out of the bank. I don't want to run anybody over or nothing. Yeah, I gotta say, this whole bike riding thing is definitely helping. Definitely helping. So, I don't know, apparently there's gotta find out exactly. Like now I'm curious, like maybe I should go to another one of these things. Maybe I'll go set up a counter protest down the fucking block and call out these motherfuckers as fakes and frauds for, you know, a couple hours before, an hour after their meeting. See how they fucking deal with that. Because they are super duper fragile. Very, 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 very fragile. So I could just imagine if asking a couple questions in their online freaking question thing and then them being pieces of garbage. It's like, all right, I'll go ask these questions right to your fucking face. And then for them to continue being pieces of garbage and just melting down. Like, I wonder how they would do with somebody actually out front protesting. See how they deal with that. See if they'd melt the fuck down. Because these guys are unstable. Not reliable, unstable, full of shit, fakes and fucking frauds. And if they can't handle a few fucking questions from a border blockade protester, they're unfit. They are fucking unfit. And for them to try and be like, oh, you're putting yourself out in the public, it's so hard. Like, yeah, no shit. You knew that was part of the territory, so why the fuck are you so shocked when people ask you direct, hard questions right to your fucking face? Like, it shouldn't be that shocking. It shouldn't be shocking that people are coming out to public forums and asking you difficult questions right to your fucking face. This is not shocking. You should be expecting it. The problem is, you're expecting to live a little fucking echo chamber bubble of bullshit, not be challenged, just be allowed all willy-nilly to spread your propaganda, spread your false narratives, get away with your bullshit, pass around the collection plate and grift with no challenge, no pushback, just be allowed to do it all willy-nilly. Like, all we're doing is talking about breaking up the country. Like, I don't understand why you're angry. Like, what the fuck? You would have a screw loose. Absolute fucking screw loose. Of course people are gonna be pissed off, you fucking morons. Oh, you guys all seen my fucking ass tattoo. It says made in Canada. Like, I'm sorry that you ran into a patriot that cares about our country. Sorry about that. Sorry you're getting treated like a snake oil salesman and a charlatan and a grifter from actual patriots. Sorry about that. Did I hurt your delicate little feelings, peckerhead? Like, I mean, it's fucking almost comical, if not so downright sad. especially watching people get taken advantage of. Just dumping the money into their little collection plate. Like, unbelievable. It's quite something to watch. And the meltdowns over being challenged. It's almost like the fucking People's Convoy protests in the US, where they just grifted, they just recited and spewed bullshit, grifted, and if anybody challenged them or asked them any really hard questions, they'd just get booted. Like, so they could keep doing it the next day. Like, it reminds me of that. In a like pretty big way, actually. I went down this hill actually the other day with the mic. The mic with the wind cancellation works pretty good. I was pretty impressed. Yeah, it's amazing the weak and easily triggered and but yet they try and frame you as that. Like, you can go back and listen. I did not freak out. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't nothing. I just asked them a couple really, really tough fucking questions right to their faces that they weren't expecting. Definitely weren't prepared for. And they didn't like it. Freaked the fuck out. And then they're the ones whining about how, oh, you put yourself out into public spaces, well, you can expect to get blowback. Well, no kidding. Guess what you're getting? We just think that we should be left alone to grift in peace. Take these old people's money in peace while we sell them fucking bullshit pipe dreams because we're snake oil salesman frauds that work for foreign interests. Like, I don't even think these people can hear themselves sometimes. And like how bad the optics really are. They're so wrapped up in their own little fucking bullshit worlds that they don't even hear themselves. And they apparently don't even fucking have any kind of awareness at all that they're the same cancel culture, the same pointless, useless attacks, same cancel culture as the people that they complain and whine about, just not very, like, in recent time. Where they're like, oh, you're just canceling me because I'm a conservative. You're just canceling me because I'm against the vaccine. You're just canceling me. You won't hear me because I think different than you. Right? They fucking, how long ago is it? They still talk like that. Or they think they're being canceled because they think different than people. They still spew that nonsense. And what do? Turn around and do it right back to other people. Like, and like seemingly, like I said, without even thinking about it. Like it's instinctual or something. It's just the way they are. Not a thought given. Like, just the hypocrisy. The absolute hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, double standards, fakes and frauds, snake oil salesmen. It's unbelievable. I pity the people that are falling for this crap, especially the ones that are dropping dollars into their collection plate. Like what the heck is that? Yeah, they put the collection plate in front of me and, you know, made the hand gesture towards it. And when you're done, can you please pass it down the table? And I reached over, put my hand out, and just flicked my hand and sent it all the way down to the end of the table. Like, get this thing away from me. collection plate of grifting. I am, yes.
Okay.
Brett Boyle.
Brett Boyle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go see
Hey there, Dave. Telecoke in the house. Oh, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but definitely like the whole collection plate routine, like really, and people are just dumping money in it. I was like, wow, like, get that crap away from me. Like, I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. When Buddy like put the collection plate down and kind of gestured towards it. Never said a word. Just reached out and pushed it down the freaking table. That was it. And yeah, if you go look at the streams, they're trying to paint me as some like, oh, he got the mic away during question period. It's like, motherfucker, I lined up politely and waited for my turn to ask questions. And I was quite polite with my questions. I know you didn't like the questions, but I was still polite with them. I didn't yell, I didn't swear, nothing. I just posed these questions. Stated facts, posed questions. It's absolutely remarkable. Hey, yo there, Scott. How's it going, man? Hey, where'd you go? There you go. Yeah, Scott, I don't know if you caught it, but the separate twats are big mad at me. I went down and confronted those fucks. They did not like it. Not even a little bit. Excuse me. Not even a little bit. And again, I think it's so funny. Yeah, Tommy knows where I stand. Sorry, Les knows where I stand. So I'm probably not going to talk too much about him until I have to go talk to him. That fucking idiot doesn't show a bit more respect, or I mean, this is the options. You show me more fucking respect when you're talking about me or to me or whatever. And if you don't, then keep my damn name out your mouth. Pretend like I don't exist. Backstabbing little fucking drama fucking creating motherfucker. Fuck you, Les Tommy Temper. Just a dickhead. Sorry, peckerhead. Ooh. Yo, cheers, sir. Hello, Red Mama. Yeah, it's... These separate twats need to fucking go. The separate twats need to fucking go the fuck out of this country. Tell you what, I have no problem. I'll give you a fucking ride. We'll load you up. I'll drive you down to the border and toss your fucking ass over myself. Fucking separate twats. You don't like Canada? Leave. Get the fuck out. You don't have to be here. What you can't do is take the rest of us with you. You can't take the land with you. You're free to go. But you can't take all the rest of us with you. Fucking separate twats. They're so stupid. I've not met a single intelligent one. I mean, I've met lots of conniving ones. They scheme and they connive. But when it comes to actual intelligence, no. I've not met or spoken to a single solitary intelligent freaking separate twat. Not one. Schemers, connivers, grifters, trying to work angles, like, you know, saying somebody's like sly as a fox. You're not exactly giving them a compliment as to their IQ, right? It's how about you give part to the little theocracy in the Middle East there, Israel? I mean, you guys are giving Israel your military, your intelligence, your Senate, your White House. Like, you're giving them everything else. Why not just, like, bring them in and, you know, give them those southern states? You know, it's like Tennessee and, you know, all that, right? That's perfect for them. Absolutely perfect for them. I'm sure they'd love that. Splash! Hey, man. Good to see you, Splash. Thanks for popping in. The angle the camera's at, it's not always easy for me to see chat, but I can a little bit here and there. I'm not going to be out too long here, but it was a nice enough day. I'm like, you know what? I got to go to the bank. I'm going to ride my bike. We'll have a little bike ride and get outside, get some exercise, some fresh air, let off a little bit of steam. Cause yeah, it's good. And we ain't riding no e-bike, lazy fuck. Actually getting exercise riding a real bike. Not everybody's lazy and has to chirp around in e-bikes and golf carts and shit. Right? Yeah, I know, right, Swash? That's why I made the comment. Especially because a few of my viewers are from that area too, and they support the little theocracy in the Middle East referred to as Israel. So if you love them so much and want to give them land so much, give them yours. Get them to leave the Holy Land of Palestine the fuck alone. That crank's not sounding very good. Yeah, I know New York has a massive population of them. They're freaking the fuck out. Israel, I think, is panicking. They're in a bad spot right now. So, I don't know. I've been saying for, the past little while, let's say since October 7th, I've been saying for quite some time that there's going to be a false flag because they know they're losing the narrative. You're gonna have another like 9/11 style false flag or assassination or something like that, and they're gonna try and blame, you know, Iran or Lebanon or something like that, so that they can try and wrestle back control of the narrative and get support for their fucking war crimes. And so I've been saying for a couple of years now that, yeah, you can probably expect a false flag at some point. And that's, I mean, they were working that in Toronto, right? Like all the, in Toronto, all the synagogue shootings and so-called Jewish businesses and all of that bullshit, it's all was paid gunmen, paid actors, paid to commit these crimes. It was all staged theatrics. It was all bullshit. And I was calling it out. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is false flags and this is being targeted, not done by accident. Like, this is a concentrated effort to try and garner sympathy and garner support for their terrorist extremist project called Israel. They want your sympathy, play the victim card. We're under attack. You have to let us ethnically cleanse Lebanon because we're under attack in Toronto. It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit theater. All of it. And yeah, now they're scrambling, trying to say that it was these paid people that were paid to attack the synagogues and businesses or whatever, that it was Iranian. It was Iran. That's who was paying these people to attack Jews in Toronto, Canada. Like, no, you get the fuck out of here. Nobody believes that shit. Like, how does Iran benefit from that? Like, they completely don't. The ones that benefit are the Zion Nazi supremacists, Israel. Like, get the fuck out of here. These separate twats can get the fuck out of here too. And I don't think little Zion Nazi pukes like fucking Corey Morgan really knew what they were getting into or biting off when started to fuck with me. He had me pegged all kinds of wrong. And it's, you know, looking like it's biting him in the ass, and I'm not letting it go. Like, now you pissed me off. Like, not only are you trying to break up my country, you fucking Israeli puke, but now you pissed me off. Like, it's pretty fucking gross, actually. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, let's be honest, I am definitely way the fuck more Canadian than that fucking Zion Nazi Israeli puke. Like, give me a break. Your allegiance lies with Israel, not Canada. My allegiance lies with Canada. That's why I'm trying to stop you separate twats. Because I'm a fucking patriot. You are not. You are a bad actor, foreign interests. You're fucking bullshit, Corey Morgan. I like how you go to Israel, come back, and all of a sudden you have all this money for signs and have all this money to rent out halls and go on speaking tours, and like, you just suddenly have money to do all this after coming back from Israel, eh? Fascinating. So I think there should be an investigation into Jeff Rath's finances from the US and Corey Morgan's finances from Israel. I'd really like an investigation to their bank accounts and finances. I think that would be very interesting, because I don't believe for a minute that this is all on the up and up. I don't believe it for a second. It's way too fishy. Way, way, way too fishy. So, anyways, hi. I gotta tell you, see, I'm just across the way from the grocery store here, so I'm going to shut this down. You see the river? You see the river is way down from where it was. Yeah, like way, way down. Yeah, right, Splash? That's Israel screwing around. I know. I find it interesting that there are Americans now that are being like, yeah, we need to go to war against Israel. And like, that's the popular war that people are behind. Like, nobody wants the war with Iran. Lots of people are like, we should be going to war with Israel. Like, and yeah, I swear to fuck, man, once the majority of fucking Americans figure out that Israel did 9/11 to get them to go die for fucking Israel, it's going to be a whole new ballgame. They're coming to it. They're figuring it out. They're figuring out JFK. They're figuring out Michael Jackson. They're figuring out Iraq. They're figuring out AIPAC. It's only a matter of time before they get to 9/11 and are like, wait a minute. So I don't understand why it didn't happen after the USS Liberty, except that America has been occupied by Zion Nazis. So anyways, I'm going to shut this down. I got to fucking run into stores and shit like that. So, but I figured it was a nice day. Go for a bit of a bike ride, have a little chit chat. I had to run an errand, so I was like, yeah, I'll just go get some exercise and have a little chat right about something. Anyways, you all have good days. I might be around some point in time. Yeah, apparently I've been reactivated, so congratulations, separate twats. Congratulations, Tommy Temper. Congratulations, you fake grifting fucks. You just, I don't know what the fuck you're thinking going through your heads, but you are not fucking smart. Not playing it smart. So, anyways, cheers. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out, and free Palestine. Freeing Palestine.